Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Dustin May. What do you look for here? About to get started here, Jarren Duran getting ready to hit.
Jarren Duran.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Now quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. Up the middle, flips it.
He beat
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting third, right fielder.
First and second, no outs. Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit.
Really strong hitting performance recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that is a big first out. Check out the Red Sox lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Wilson Contreras goes after that one for strike one. Fouls away the first offering. Second and third, one away here in game one of this 3-game set. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball to Jay-Z. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Batting fifth.
So up next, Danny Lee. He's got some power, no doubt. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Lee went deep in his most recent game. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Busch Stadium. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Patrick Sandoval. What should we keep an eye on here? Digging in, Lars Nootbaar.
Number 21, Lars Nootbaar.
Nootbaar throws right, bats left. Made his big league debut when he was 23 years old. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. That one to first, Contreras. Takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Laser could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is Alec Burleson to the right side. Throw to first in time.
Batting fourth.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Nope. Ball one.
Good job to fight that one off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Line drive, base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Mason Wynn in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cards on the board with this double. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back here in St. Louis, so stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Fought off foul. Story with some impressive production lately. The 0-1.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And 1-2. High fly ball, right field. And there's 1 down.
Batting 7th.
Here's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela. Rafaela matched a homer in his last game. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Tied up here in the early going. And that one hammered, carrying well. Gone onto the grass hill for a homer. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Narvaez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pajes takes it in for the out. Two away now.
Third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Caleb Durbin will hit next. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're all...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here in St. Louis, leading off, Thomas Sajazi.
Thomas Sajazi.
Hey!
In there to ease. And the count is 0-2. Sajazi wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. The 0-2. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Batting seven, catcher.
And up next for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes.
No, inside.
The 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still two challenges left for them. That one lifted to left. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Cardinals 1. Top half of the third inning. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
Ball, that's out.
And it's 1-1. In the air, left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So digging in, Wilyer Abreu. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. See you later. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That one is hammered right field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Now a relay to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Next to hit, Danny Lee. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Story in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike 1. Hey! Two down, nobody on. Ground ball, left side. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Hey!
Grounds one to short. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 1. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the
And now it's Ivan Herrera. A double and a run scored his first time up. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Cardinals 1. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here at Busch Stadium, so stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Into center. Scott on the move. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. One pitch and one out. So up next, Caleb Durbin doubled his first time. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Number 67 taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now batting Jarren Duran, 1 for 2. That clips the corner. Duran, 29 years old. He made his major league debut in 2021. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
0-1.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Stepping in, Roman Anthony. Fires over to first, and there's 2 away.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. Abreu in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at top half of inning number 4. In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that gives Wilson Contreras a chance to hit with 2 out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And out of here. Wilson Contreras the opposite way. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add a couple more. It's 9-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Now here is Danny Lee on the ground right side. And they're happy to just get off the field after that break. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. And midway in the 4th. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Late swing, foul to the left. And now the 0-1. Out to short. Throws to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
Ball, that's outside.
On the corner for a strike, and the count 1-2. The Cardinals with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Another 1-2. Goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
2 down, bases empty. And now Mason Wynn. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Out to short. Slings to first. St. Louis goes down in order. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Cardinals 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Gordon Graceffo. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Your Story now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Trevor Story.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
1 up, 1 down.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these batters are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And here is Carlos Narvaez. Quick toss to first. Rafaela dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Well, you know, when this guy gets on first base, he's looking at how quickly he can get to third. And defenses know that. They're going to pay extra attention to him. Nice pickoff by the pitcher to neutralize that speed threat over there at first.
And that'll do it. Red Sox go down quietly. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
That's to third. Durbin fires across the diamond, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Pedro Pajes digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1 there.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. On the ground to short, Lee. Sends it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Scott batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
But we got the crab
0-1.
fries in Philadelphia. Is that right?
Yep. And then
It's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
That's a ball.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as.
In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Red Sox back at the ballpark. Let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Caleb Durbin,
Leading
the
off
next
for
to
the Red
hit.
Sox, third baseman Caleb Durbin.
Ball. That's inside.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Here's the left
Up
fielder,
next for the
Jaron
Red Sox,
Duran.
left
He's
fielder,
already homered
Jaron
here in this
Duran.
one.
Inside. Ball 1.
Hit in the air, left field. 2 down. Now,
Up
Roman
next for the
Anthony,
Red Sox,
1 for
center
3.
fielder, Roman Anthony.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense. Back here in St.
Leading
Louis,
off for the
well,
Cardinals,
Singy, he's been on a
right
tear
fielder,
coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today, swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, Boogie's pitching like he's got the answers to the test, and the hitters miss study group.
Walker leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball 1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Tried to
Outside,
backdoor
that's a
him
ball.
with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Good eye
Nope.
in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive. 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. On the ground, and that's just foul. Oh, 1 down. Ground ball to the right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
2 outs, base is empty.
Designated hitter,
Now at the plate, Ivan Herrera. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. No balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That's ball 2.
Right side, Sajazi throws to first in time, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Contreras now. He's already homered in this game.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And it's fouled away. The Red Sox up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's ball 2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 away.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Nice grab to first, and they get the out. It's the Red Sox 9. Back here in St. Louis, well, Siggy, we featured him at the top of the show, and wow, what a performance so far.
Yeah, from the first pitch, he's been in full command. No drama, just results out there. Yet another stellar outing and likely victory.
Into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Hey!
Gorman wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Burleson gets his lead at first with nobody out. And now 2-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Win in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. What a stop. There's one, and that's all they'll get.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the second baseman, Thomas Sajazi, has grounded out a couple of times.
That's a ball.
The Cards with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the seventh.
Hey!
Hit hard, should be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. Coming home. The relay throw. He's safe, and it's 9-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here's the catcher to hit, Pedro Pajes. Pajes at the plate now, and that's strike one. Man on second, 2 down.
Nope. That's inside.
And a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Runner at second, 2 down. All Red Sox in this one. In the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man at second. Soft contact in the air. Brings it in for the third out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Richard Fitz.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Story in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. Quick move to first. Story back into the dive. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Red
Here's the
Sox,
catcher, Carlos Narvaez. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's fouled off. That one fouled off. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Durbin in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab. That's out number 2. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Story on his way home. One run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they now lead by 9. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Anthony in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man on second, 2 down. Left field. And that's the 3rd out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Back here at Busch Stadium. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Victor Scott now at the plate.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Sandoval still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Justin Slayton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Pretty nice play there.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar.
Hey!
Hard hit left side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Cardinals 2. Back here in St. Louis, putting on a show at the plate today as the spray chart gives us a look at their 6 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
Hey! And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Popped in the air, left field. Nootbaar under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Ball.
Popped up to Jay-Z. Under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, number 21.
So stepping in for Boston, Danny Lee. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated
Here's Trevor Story.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Fitz checks over to first, and he's back. Foul ball there. Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the move. This one's smoked on its way out of here. Trevor Story with a star scraper. His 7th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 13-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make it. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Hunter Dobbins.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And now here is Cedar Rafaela. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show. Digging in, Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Ripped, but it curls foul. Strike 2. This one in the air. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now here is Alec Burleson.
That's a ball.
Up the middle, Rafaela throws to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Nolan Gorman. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's going to be Mason Wynn. They're down to their final strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Out towards right center field, Abreu moving under this one. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.